Okay, so yeah, I have a massive purchase video today. You see a lot of bulk in the background, and also I have a few binders. Like this binder specifically just filled with a whole bunch of hollows. I will go over that in a different video because there's just way too much. Like as you can see here, there's another binder. These are not all of the, like there's commons and uncommons in these ones, but I did see some no symbol. So I think that will be just a pretty nice video on its own. And I'll also maybe go over the bulk there. As you can see, I purchased one of the gift pack boxes. There were a bunch of cards in there, not all the things that were in the box came with it, but I didn't have the box yet, so pretty nice. Guess for a start, purchased once again a whole bunch of Eevee cards. Like I've sold so many of these so quickly, so glad to have some more in stock. Like these were going for, yeah, just really quickly. Here's a very big sleeve just filled with more evolutions, and yeah, I'll be posting those online when I'm done with the video probably. Along with that, I also purchased, I think it's like 20 packs of the VMAX cards, which are in like the giant boxes. I could not be bothered to actually ship out boxes like that, so I just purchased the things loose. Here's something pretty cool. I purchased this. This is gonna be for my girlfriend. I think it's something to tune a guitar. Not sure if it works, not sure how it works, but I saw it and I was like, that looks pretty cool. Has a little Bulbasaur on it, so pretty nice. Yeah, I'll do the modern cards a bit quicker, and then we can get into like the older stuff and the promos and such, because there's a lot of really nice cards in this purchase. Like this doesn't come all from like one lot. Like this is just probably like 70 different orders or something, which are shipped to a friend of mine, and then he sends them over. So yeah, bought a whole bunch of just some modern stuff. Also got these, not sure which cards they are. I've never really looked into the unpeeled sheets, but as you can see, this one already has indents, so I'm probably gonna leave it like this, but I should look into like how these work, because I honestly don't know much about them yet. And I purchased some of these also came in the box, so I purchased a whole bunch of the jumbo cards. I hope that you can actually see all of them. Here we have one of those. I don't think I had this one yet, so pretty cool. I'm still looking for the Charizard, but like I can buy it anytime I want, but I just don't really want to pay like a very high price for it. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait until I find one in a collection somewhere and I get it for pretty much for free by buying the collection. Here is another stack of Shadowless. Yeah, once again, very good condition. Very happy with these, so I'll be looking over these to see if there's any like gem mint ones in there. Because honestly, last time I purchased from this same seller, there were a lot of really clean ones in there, so I'm gonna have to look through these. I purchased some Cardas stuff. Like I think most of it is played, but also some of the cards look really clean. So yeah, gonna look forward to looking through all of those in like detail. I love this Gloom. It's such a weird artwork, but it's really, yeah, it really does it for me. We have some of the 2016 cards from the movie, I guess. Really cool. I hadn't seen these before. They were just inside with some other of the Cardas cards. So I think these ones are really clean, so I'm gonna have to look over whether to see if I can submit those to PSA or not. Here we have the Eevee, and look at that crazy holo. I really like the camera on this, because usually it doesn't really capture it, but this holographic pattern is crazy. It's really nice. Kind of strange that they didn't make these ones in a holo, but yeah, still. Here we have the Gloom again. Some cards, the Growlithe and the Arcanine. I'm trying to like starting collecting those sets, so looking forward to that. Here's some, I think, modern and EX cards. I think all of these are like played, apart from maybe these ones. Not very interesting, but I figured I'd just show them anyway. Yeah, I'll go into this deck right here. So I started purchasing a whole lot of just holographic cards, also some EXs from like the mid era, like the Diamond and Pearl and the Black and White and stuff. Also Team Rocket's Return. Just very nice cards. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Ruby Sapphire. Also Ruby Sapphire. Just, yeah, pretty cool cards. I haven't looked over the condition yet, so maybe some of these will be gradable. Maybe not. Probably not, but yeah, I'm starting to collect these, and I'm also like gonna start on like selling these, because I don't think there's anyone selling them here in the Netherlands. So if I can find a lot which is like affordable or like pretty cheap, like a lot of these mid-range cards, they're still pretty cheap in Japan. So if I see a good deal, I'm just gonna pick it up and see if I can sell some of the cards. And if I don't, then well, I still have a nice additions for my own collection. We have some more evolutions. For some reason, I've been getting a lot of evolutions. Probably because people are selling the, they're seeing the new set and they're thinking like, oh, it's so EV, so those are probably gonna sell very well. And yeah, they've been, I've been picking them up for quite cheap. Here's just a whole bunch of the SB cards. I think this is, from Platinum. Really cool. Don't have a lot of those yet. Like also, like if I'm ever gonna collect these sets like completely, I'm definitely gonna go for Japanese, because English is just way too expensive. And the way that I collect is always I just buy random stuff, and then if I don't have anything yet, if there's something I don't have yet, I just stick it in my collection, and then pretty much the stuff that I have double I just sell back. So I know that a lot of people will pretty much just be like, okay, I'm gonna collect this set, and then they're gonna look specifically for that set. But the way that I collect is like I pretty much just buy anything that's a good deal, and then if I have something in my collection, I try and see if I can upgrade it, like if the quality of the one that I purchased is better, and if it's not, then I'm just gonna sell it and try and get some more capital for more purchases later. So here we have a stack of, I think these are promo cards. This is one of the Play Promo Piplup. We have a Play Promo Registeel EX. Here is some of the McDonald's promos. Like I still haven't looked, pretty much whenever I make a video I don't really look over the condition of the cards yet. I'll do that later after the video, because when I'm looking for condition, pretty much I'm already like sorting stuff and like looking through everything. Like this one is really beat up. I'm not sure what happened to this, but yeah, this is just a whole bunch of random promos. But yeah, so pretty much when I'm looking through these, I just put it on a stack and you can enjoy it with me for the first time. So a lot of really cool, unique promos. There's quite a few of the PokePark promos. We have a Armored Mewtwo. Pretty cool. I think, yeah, here it is. One of the holographic PokePark, the Rayquaza. I think this is from one of the binders. They also had the holographic cards, and like some of the other ones, they don't have all those. Okay, that could sound kind of weird. Anyway, let's get into the old back hollows. So this game, this Charizard looks a little bit played, which is fine. It came with the box in the background. So this one, pretty nice. All the cards in the blue sleeves came from that little collection. This is one of the Trade Please cards. I think the back of this will be holographic, which is really cool. Here we have an English Pikachu, which is a Korokoro promo. As you can see, the stamp looks a bit weird, and if you take it out of the pack, it will be, or out of the sleeve, it will be actually on a glossy cardstock. So that's pretty cool. We have an Imakuni, Mewtwo, and here we get into some of the hollows. So I haven't checked over the condition. Most of these will be played, but yeah, I'm just always looking for cheap holos to sell here locally, or maybe see if I can find some affordable ones that can be graded or to make sets out of. Like there's just, yeah, whenever I see a good WotC, or not really WotC because it's the Japanese version, but whenever I see a good set of these, I'm just gonna go and look through it, because if it's for a decent price, then and they're all blade now. And drop them on the table. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of pretty good cards. Like they're all in like, yeah, pretty much light play condition. But most holos I will sell between like 5 and 10 if they're in like blade condition. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of cards, and if they're in better condition, you can think of grading them or doing some other stuff with it. So yeah, that's kind of the business that I run. I don't go for like the really truly high-end stuff. I don't pay really high prices for singles, because to me that's just a big risk. I like to diversify. I like to buy a lot of stuff and then just, yeah, see what I get. But yeah, I will definitely, like, there's more cards here. I think these are like modern, and honestly not a clue what's in here, so we're gonna do that in the next video. And then we're also gonna go look through this little binder. Like, as you can see right here, yeah, as you can see right here, there are some of the no symbol cards in here, and of course the other binder, which was on the bottom, has a lot of holos. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. I'll see you next time. Sorry for rambling at the end. And yeah, we'll be looking through the other collections in the next one. Thank you.